Hey, I was going to show you guys the settings I've been using on the Blisstool V5 Beast. That's the model. I've been using the V3 for 2 years, and I got this a few months ago, and I've been using the same settings almost everywhere I've gone. And I hunted manual ground balance, and I've got the both disc and the ground balance at 6.6. It's called a ferrite ground balance, and I got the I usually don't use the silencer, and I got the threshold at 4 because I'm using full gain. And you can see I'm in manual. I use manual, and then I put auto zone, and the discriminator toggles at both of them at 3. And I got the tone at max. I have the gain at max. I run the disc level at 3.5, sometimes 4. Depth discriminator disc depth is most important. I found that if you run it 8.9, you don't dig any nails at all and hardly any iron. And got the frequency, which is at minimum, is actually at full turbo boost, and I usually use the volume around 4. But I've used these settings in very good ground and also in some mineralized ground with hot rocks, and didn't seem to affect the performance at all. I was still getting a lot of good targets down deep. This one discriminates a lot better in iron than the V3 did, although the V3 was pretty good. And this turbo boost is really cool. It just a deep signal just gives a blasting, just blast into your ears. I've been getting bullets at Civil War bullets, like 58 caliber minis at like 14 to 16 inches easily. Eagle buttons at 1 foot. Got a half dime at 9 inches. Good signal. So I'm really pleased. I've been going over sites that are hammered, and gotten a pretty good collection already of stuff, all these hammered sites. So starting to like hammered sites. So those are my settings, and I think just about anybody that used these would do pretty well. It's a very user-friendly machine. Just got a eagle button, maybe eagle eye, and there's a hole. I could stick the 11-inch coil all the way down in it. It was about 12 inches deep. Yeah, I just got a mini ball. There's a hole down almost 1 foot deep. It's right on the edge of this hill here. Everything's eroded down the side. Yeah, I just got a harmonica reed. There's a shovel sticking in the hole, down about 8 inches, 9 inches deep. I just got a pistol bullet, kind of shallow, maybe a buckball. I saw this clump with knew I had a coin, but I thought I had an Indian head, but it's just a wheat cent. I don't know what the date is. I just got this weird thing down about 1.5 feet. Brass, but I don't know what it is. Got this thing here. And there's the hole right there. And a pile of dirt. I just got this flat button, a nice shank on it. I don't know if it's got anything on it or not. I don't see anything right now, but it might clean up. Yeah, we just came to another spot, and just got a shallow target. It's a piece of melted lead, almost like melted bullet maybe. And we're over in another spot now. It's got a shallow rivet. Looks like it has leather on it. Like a broken underwear button maybe. I mean, it was probably 4 or 5 inches deep.
Yeah.
Got a piece of melted lead. I'm going to show you a few things I found the other day. I'm finding these fired bullets inside of these hills. There's another one. A little fired one there. I got this down about 1.5 feet in the ground. We thought it was a plate in top of a lantern. This thing was also down about 1.5 feet. Guess it's some kind of horse stack or something. Kind of fooled me. It didn't sound exactly right, but I went ahead and dug it. Some kind of buckle thing or whatever. And this is a hinge. One guy said these rolled up pieces of lead, we're finding them all over the woods, were used in firewood. They put these in firewood, and then when the fire made the fire hotter or something, that's what they're saying. I guess they melted and retained heat or something, I don't know. And found this down about 8 inches deep, and when I went back over the hole, I'm not really sure what it is. It's old. It almost looks like it's a rim of something. But I dug this out of the hole. It's a early large cent, probably like 1800 to 1809 era. I can see it's flowing here, but it's just it's pretty toasted. I'm still soaking it in peroxide, but I don't think it's going to come out very well. And I got this little thing here. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like it went on a jacket or something, maybe. Not sure. Like a pen. A little grommet. And melt a piece of lead. Alright, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.